As we go across the state.
And boys, we're off across the state to a different competition. Matty Luffman went up to the Alberton Football League finals last weekend, and Daz, Killybass, too strong for Foster.
Yeah, it's good footy up in that league, Kev, but only 8 points in that game at the end. Very, very interesting contest. Kilcunda Bass, though, lots of good players. Stephen O'Brien, Brett Anthony and Jared Attenborough among them.
Yeah, the star Luke James up forward again. He was in the better players, as was Jamie Evans and Danny Wells.
Luke James burning 6 goals to take his tally for the year to 116, while Jason Wells got 3.
Yeah, well, Foster had a host of good players. Tom Bartholomew, Matt Abram and Sean Everington in the better players.
Dan Langstaff also held his head up high all day, as did Jake Best and Tyson King.
But it was a shootout with the full forwards, Daz. Tom Bartholomew kicked 10 for Foster, and that took his tally to 102. Some great finals action down there at the Alberton Footy League last weekend. Matt Lofton caught up with their president, John Schelling.
Thanks for joining us, John. Can you give us a rundown of the season so far?
The season's been a great season, Matt. We've had 9 teams going in towards the finals who could have made the finals. It's been fantastic, and the 2 top sides played today an absolutely enthralling game of footy. Great to watch. The finals last week were just as good. We should have a very good first semi next week, tomorrow I should say, at Foster.
And had the grounds for the finals, how do you share those around?
We look at clubs that have done some work to their ground, so we try and structure it around the catering, we structure it around the where the games have been played, so we always had this game being played here because Carinbara were in the elimination finals, and last week we had games at Phillip Island because they were catering and clubs were playing from that end, and Yarra where clubs were playing from the other end. So
you got a great crowd here today, big numbers.
Yeah, the crowd was up about 2.5 grand on last year, so that's fantastic for us. And yeah, we really enjoyed the day. They're telling me we should be playing in grand final there, so
I'll bet.
It's all bet.
Now, in 2 weeks' time will be your grand final. Where is that going to be scheduled for?
That's at Inverloch, same as last year. We picked that early because Inverloch weren't in any finals. We structured around the senior sides. We get a few complaints from the 2s and 3s and 4s sometimes, but look, Carinbara have played home games in those grades today, but we're all talking about the senior grade, and that's what we want to see.